Morning team, how are we? Pause the music and hopefully we're doing okay. I do need to set something up over on YouTube very quickly. Let's go into content, let's go into live. And put this in the poker live streams VOD. No for that. We are... setting up the stream. Alright, just setting up that. We've got a minute until we're back underway, or when I mean back underway, we're underway. But that's now set up and all well and good, which is not too bad. I'm going to do that and going to obviously give the video a like and just sharing out the stream. Share that out as well. Perfect. All right, so that's all done. Apologies, boys, but not too bad. We've got a Iggy tournament remaining. We actually need to pick more tournaments. Only got one loaded, which is okay. If you're on break there on Coin Poker, I think we're going to get in the $27 PKO very quickly, which should be fine on ACR. So let's do that. 35 bigs is fine. $2.5K guaranteed. We're filling right now as well on ACR. In the $20 freeze out there on Iggy. Get in the $33 mystery bounty as well on ACR. So again, if we're going through our tournaments, that is us in the $20 on Iggy. That is us in the 27.5 PK, the 660 2.5K, and the 33 mystery bounty, which is not too bad. Let me just move that over to this side as well on ACR. And then on Coin Poker, we have a PLO $10 I don't particularly care too much about. The $25 mini Coin Master Pengu that is on. So let's get that on. We have the $25 6 max charge on as well. Alright, so those are our 6 tournaments that we've got. Still can't get on GG at the moment, but hoping that will be resolved shortly, which is not too bad. Going to be a fold here, obviously, as well. I think the first hand that we are going to open up on stream today is going to be the Ace Deuce suited here in the $33 mystery bounty. Seeing if we can build a stack, which would be nice. Yeah, here, say g'day, let me know where you're watching from. All well and good, just making sure, yep, tracker is working for PT4. I got no tournaments really to play on PPP today. It's a bit quiet during the middle of the week on PPP, and then on the weekends it's pretty nice. But yeah, that's perfectly fine. Not the flop, especially their flatting range is going to contain a lot of Jack X, etc. So if we start seeing betting this sort of stuff, we're just going to burn money. So we're just going to check give up here in our first hand on the 33. Not the flop that we want, and this is going to be a very easy fold. Meanwhile, we've got Ace King here in the 6 max. $25 6 max. Ace King suited. Hopefully get a free bet here. Or just a jam would be nice. Get called. Flop top pair, which is always not too bad. Obviously going to start off here with a pretty small bet. Should get check raise some of the time on this board as well. Get called. Turns into the 6. Yes, some 6x. But I think this is going to be a pretty easy bet and then get it in spot. If he jams here, he does have some 6x, but he would jam a worse king. He would also jam a 7s at some frequency. Jam some flush and straight draws. We just take it down so we don't have to worry. But yeah. Just a recap of the tournaments that we are in right now. We've got the $20 on Iggy. We have, which is the freeze out. We've got the 27 PKO on ACR. We've got the 660 on ACR. We've got the 33 mystery bounty. We've got the $25 coin masters, Pengu, and we've got the $25 6 max on coin poker as well. Not been doing too well over on coin poker, has to be said, but I do like the layout and the everything else. I think our most important table is obviously one of these two, $25 or the 33 mystery bounty, as they're more top of buy-in range. But I think the 660 is the one that we're going to need the most amount of help in. If I can get it up on screen, of course. There we go. Change my hotkey slightly. But yeah, this is the one that we're going to need to double up in the most, obviously getting in. We'll max late retro if needs be here as well. Just trying to see if there's anything else that I would play on Iggy, being how soft it is. Let you know if there's any action coming around on any of the tables. Not just a bit of a folding simulator to start, which is perfectly fine. As well, monster stack. $20 monster stack on Iggy 2, which we might get in as well on an outside table. Well, boys, we have a hand. Pocket Kings, this guy's just open ripped it for 24 big blinds here in the $25 6 max. Speaking about Kings, we've also got Kings down here in the 27 PKO. Back to the Kings, we're up against 8s. Good run out for us. That's 24 biggeroos in the middle that we are going to vanquish. I'm going to get our min raise here. We did play the $55 loan, $55 on ACR yesterday in their major ACR ones. And unfortunately for us, got Kings in against Ace Deuce suited and we did not win. We get shipped on, beautiful. Kings are going to be a call here against Ace 10. Unfortunate, not good for us. Gonna need a king and a king only. No good there in the 27 PKO. We will not be rebuying in that one there. not letting me get to the table I want to select. Why? We played limp and then led flop, and we got check raise, and we played call. We turn a free, so we're going to play check here. Up against ace four of spades. Would have not have worked. Going to give him rope here and check. Hopefully we do get jammed on here in the 660. Meanwhile, we've got this spot. We raise, we free bet, he four bets. I don't think we're going to get ace queen in a lot here, so being good, so we do just fold. Down here in the mystery bounty, I played raise on flop. I c bet flop, he calls. I played, I raise pre, he calls. I c bet flop, he got check raise, we call. Now we face this turn spot. We have a pair and an open ender here, 16 bigs and the 18. I think we have to fold to this size, which is a bit annoying, but yeah. We would have got there. Fun spot here, we defended versus open. We're playing check raise on flop, did not happen. He will have some ace X that he checks back like ace king, but we should be ahead here some of the time. Could still play check raise being so deep. We do have a pair plus the ace, so we will do that. The problem is we get re-raised here, it's a little bit unfortunate. But I think this is still fine. I think he's going to overstab an ace as well, right? Get re-clicked. Re-min clicked. Nice. Well, for this size, we have to call with the open ender. Hopefully just the king. Just another jack. We're going to play check. He's obviously got ace king. I'm going to check back, right? If he bets, he's got king 10 a lot, even though we block it. Then he does this. Really? 20 and the 37. Wouldn't you size up if you actually had a hand? Wouldn't you size up if you actually had a hand? Really tempted to turn it into a bluff. Lose the ace king. What checks flop that bets bet re-raises turn and then bets this river? Is jack 10, which I block. Queen jack wouldn't do it. Nines and queens and jacks at some frequency. King 10 should check back at some frequency. So he has some traps. Then he has like some squadouche. Problem is I chop to all the other ace X. Really? So I'm calling the chop. Or I'm just up against a random bluff. I think we fold. That fact he just said good fold makes me think that I was good. Over here we limp the ace queen and unfortunately do not get a squeeze from the big blind. We will bet one big here. I would range bet one big all the time. People overcall in these spots. Doesn't happen here. Over here we got ace queen in the mystery bounty, which I've just opened from UTG. Against a free bet here, this is a flat. Big blind's free bet is quite strong, to be fair. It's a good flop. He should lead this flop a lot. Meanwhile, we're all in the $20. Hopefully we find a call. Don't know what this is, but I do think we have to flat for one big. He's just got a hand. I need to say that ace jack and went for like thin value and was no good. 5-4 suited. We'll keep it here with the 5-4 suited. Fortunately, with the kings, we didn't get any action, as you guys can probably tell. Nah, global pull. Well, boys, if I've ever seen a beautiful check raise, this is the one. We're going to have a gutty and a flush draw. There's also going to be an over-stabbed. There's also going to be an over-stabbed board. It is a board that he should c-bet here, but this is as natural as a check raise as we're going to get. Versus a re-raise, unfortunately, we're going to have to run this, but yeah. Does cake it down, probably getting there. No, we won't. Nice, always nice when you take it down. In some tournaments. Doing alright, obviously an easy fold here. Not much happening. Try and find a spin in the $20 freeze out. Still got a couple of levels before end of late rego, it has to be said. So these guys can see here, 51st to 54 here with 11.5 bigs. Obviously that bluff didn't get through on the 4 spade draw. We get jammed on here. Ace 10 doesn't do well enough, so we're just going to fold. He is jamming versus UTG open, so like again, not going to be the one. Pretty deep in the 6 max. Unfortunately, do not take any action with the 8-6 suited, which is perfectly fine, but yeah. Over here, button limps, we are going to be all in here with 9-8 suited. If we take it down, great, and if not, we should be flipping here unless he's limping aces, which doesn't happen too often on Iggy. Get called by deuces, we're flipping, no, you to 9-8. Can we get there? We do not. Deuces hold, interesting one. He checks, which is interesting. We'll just check back here on the ace-high board. Double ace-high board. Now if he bets here, we're going to call. He raised the 4 bigs pre, and now he pots. Wow, weird. He should c-bet that board a lot. Doesn't c-bet. Then bets here. I'm going to play call and play river. Oh, what a river. Alright, now we just hope that he has an ace somehow. And then he checks, really. Here we go. Meanwhile, down here, this is a fold. We're all in here with our full house. And he's dead. Beautiful. Also just free bet 8-8 cut off versus MP versus raise. We free bet 4 bet jam for 30 bigs in the small blind. We have to fold. Could have called. That's obviously quite a nice spot there with the pocket 10s over in Iggy. Nice to get an early full double up in the $20 5K guaranteed monster stack. I wonder if it was just good. I guess he was either slow playing a hand like Ace King or Ace Queen, considering the action, but yeah. Over here, it's not been the best of the tournament. Open up eights. Unfortunately, comes ace high here, multi-way. It's going to be very likely someone has an ace. I do have some ace X checkbacks though, so we are going to start betting here on the turn. We also can still get called by sixes, sevens, that sort of stuff. I think we go for value still. I was thinking about maybe checking to induce a bluff, but I think we can still do this. If we get jammed on here, it's pretty disgusting, but it's only an ace and an ace only that jams. My range is pretty whatever here. But I still have ace X. Just folds. Yeah, probably wanted to call, considering. Queen 10-0, see what we can do. Defend the Queen 10. Top pair here. We'll play check raise, 20 sub 25 bigs, 20 bigs effective. Gonna check raise a lot of our top pair hands. He checks back. It's a pretty good board. It's a pretty good board for me to blast on, so we will. Not that we are blasting though. Meanwhile, we've got ace king in the 6 max, which we are raising here on the button. Get flattered. Our big bet on the turn took it down with the Queen 10. It was also a dynamic board, a lot of bad rivers, so doesn't get as much money in. Flop is Queen 2 Queen. We actually check this board back a lot with frequency because we obviously would, you know, want to protect our check back range with a queen, right? So we would check back a queen and then check back a lot of air. This is obviously just a standard call here of ace king. He can be stabbing so wide. We now pick up a gut shot along with it. So again, we'll see what he does. 4.7, it's another really small bet, which is either indicative of a queen that's trying to get value, or he just has like pocket fives, the pocket sevens. We could play check raise here, which is very interesting, or re-raise, but I think call is fine and keep all those sort of hands in. We can counterfeit him on the river with another 10. Not the case, unfortunately. He now checks. I think there's nothing else to do here but check back and lose the pocket sevens. He just has 9-8 of spades and was bluffing turn and flop and turn, which is interesting. Over in the $6, we're going to do that and defend. We actually lead this flop a lot, so let's lead. Over here with the ace 10, we're going to free bet here. Ace 10 versus a late position open. Probably actually go slightly bigger. This guy's only got 2 bigs, so there you go. We should actually go slightly bigger. He just jams. Interesting. Sure, buddy. Good luck us here, boys. We're going to go pretty nice size here on the turn as well. This is a board in our range. We actually should have went slightly bigger, like 6 bigs, but that's fine. We get jammed on, it's disgusting. We shouldn't get jammed on though. We have all the straights, we have all the flushes, flush draws. We have all the straights, all the 2 pairs. Were we hitting a 9? We weren't. Would have jammed the river, obviously. We have all the 7x. You know, you have the pure 7-8 check raises. We would check raise most. Yeah, there's so many hands we check raise, and population does love to oversee bet those flops. So yeah, nice to play donk lead. We have some donk leads there too on 6-3 deuce, and that was one of them. And then an easy continuation. We have more ace X and jack X when we limp. He would squeeze a lot, so this is fine to bet 1 big. Versus a re-raise here, we obviously call the flush draw, but not going to happen. We would have got there, which is quite nice to see. 4.7, it's another really small bet, which is either indicative of a queen that's trying to get value, or he just has like pocket fives, the pocket sevens. We could play check raise here. We obviously call the flush draw, but not going to happen. We would have got there, which is quite nice to see. 4.7, it's another really small bet, which is either indicative of a queen that's trying to get value, or he just has like pocket fives, the pocket sevens. We could play check raise here. We obviously call the flush draw, but not going to happen. We would have got there, which is quite nice to see. Pretty good start here, though, which is nice. Also, not a bad start here. 6 to 17, which is not too bad. Late reg ends in 6 minutes. $315 up top in the $25 Turbo 6 Max, so would be a nice little one. Obviously, the other $25, one of their major $25, so yeah, that would be nice too, right? But we'll see how we go. I might add in another ACR tournament whilst I'm going. It's apparently a 1650 that I'm not in. 7.5K. Yes, get in that, thanks. We'll max late reg any of these tournaments and ACR that we do bust. Hopefully we go on a run or two. First hand in the 1650, purely from a GPV perspective, this is a raise. There is always ICM from the first hand of the tournament though, so I don't hate folding this either. This is the worst hand I would open from the button. We should get free bet jammed on a lot. Not a board I want to be c-betting a lot on, to be fair. We defend queen free suited. He checks on checks back. Gonna bet 55% here on the turn. Don't think he's checking back a lot of queen X. I have more 7X. Need some protection. I'm gonna play check here and let him bluff. By the way, it went check and then he just overbet jam's turn, which is interesting. Wow, I checked and he checked back queen jack. Interesting. We should have lost a lot more chips there. Very lucky. Very lucky in that one there. Pretty shallow stacks, as you guys can see in this tournament. Not many players, which I quite like when there's not many players in the tournament. Pocket eights, we're super deep. So I think we do play free bet here. Could have gone slightly bigger size as well. It's like 6 or 7 bigs. Still should be able to get the job done. Don't even need to go to this big of a size here. We'd actually go super small here with a king as well. Pocket kings, pocket aces. Protect that super small free bet size. And now we have got a call. I'm going to play check, but I don't think we initially give up here. Meanwhile, in the 660, we open 10-9 from middle position, and we do get this flop. We actually should get check raised quite a fair little bit here. I'm actually going to go slightly bigger, though. Unfortunately, not the case. Yeah, still getting used to my new hotkeys. Think this is still a call, this deep. And now we play check and hope he gives up here. If he bets here, he's just going to win, but yeah. Yeah, it is pretty cool. I'm not much of a cash player, but I have been watching, keeping up with content. It's a good size. I think we're just going to give him credit here and just fold. Doesn't always be a king, right? The reason why we play check call on the turn is so that he has some bluffs here on the river, but I was more... Usually players in the weaker player pools would actually go like a middling size with their bluffs and then a good size with their value, and that was a pretty good size. A weird one here. We're in middle position. We've got 11 bigs. We've got king 9 suited. This is borderline. I'm going to tag it for review. Oh, I didn't even review it. All right. We are going to take it, though. I think king 10 definitely would be a jam. Unfortunately, next position over, just insta ISO. So we're basically dead here in the 1650. We will max late rego, or maybe we get lucky. But that's fine. See what happens here. Up against King, Ace, Queen. Need a Jack or a King. Jack or a King ball, thanks game. Pitcher. Not the one. GG. Yeah, position over. Not being results orientated might have been alright. Get free bet by this opponent after open pocket freeze. Good, big size. So we'll just fold, which is fine. Nothing really to write home about in any of them. Our biggest spot is definitely this one here. We're 7 of 18. Late rego ends in a minute. $338 up top would be a nice one to ship. Would probably pay for the day on Ace on Queen Poker with the tournaments that we'll play. It's only 5 a.m. so we're doing all right. Yeah. Meanwhile, Pocket King's in the $25 Pengu, which is probably got one of the biggest price pools we'll play today. Oh, there'll be a few on ACR that have a huge price pool too, right? But yeah. Well, we get free bet. Now, we're deep enough. There's a couple of things. So we could flat here as a trap. Or we could just jam. I think if I was late position and he was in the small blind or big blind, we would trap. But his range is going to be relatively strong. Good luck, us. We want to call, obviously. No snap call, which means it's not aces. Unfortunately, we just take it down. Part of me really wants to flat there as a trap. We should have some trap flats like aces, kings at some frequency. But yeah. Yeah, you can definitely as well, True Teller. Definitely can as well. Ace King here in the $25. The way it's been going over the last month and a bit on Queen Poker, we get to the end of late retro and then just lose the next hand. But hopefully this one is going to be one we win. He opens off 12, which is very scary. But this is obviously going to be just a jam, boys. So good luck, us. We want to call, obviously. And yeah. He folds. Wow. Raise fold off 10, which is not bad. That's not a bad strat, especially when it's this shallow. There is some raise folds in tournaments. Ace 10 here, pretty easy one. Yeah, I agree with you, True Teller. I agree. 140-second delay, by the way, boys. But definitely agree. Verse and open here from the button. This is an easy jam. This is also a hand that we limp small blind versus big blind and limp jam. This is an easy one. He's going to be opening very wide here from the button. So this is a slam dunker. We can actually get called by worse. So, yeah. Here we are, Ace 10, easy free bet jam. No snap call, which is good, and we just get it through. So not too bad there. A couple of jams through, just like that. Puts us back into 5th or 6th, one of the two. 6th, top 5 getting paid, past late rego. Oh, that's Shem. One of our friends in Shem. I'm going to overflat here on the button. Reason for flatting is Dark Magician can jam, and if Shem folds, we have an easy call. It's going to jam weaker pairs and stuff. He checks. Gonna have a lot of Queen X and stuff in my range, so I am gonna bet here against Shem. There's a check raise we do fold, but Shem knows that on the button on these sort of boards I have a lot of Queen X, Jack X type of hands, and he doesn't. He has a lot of like whatever. He does give me a check raise though. Interesting. All right, well, nice hand. Too good for me. Looking to take it away there on the flop because of my range advantage, but that's fine. Give it a fold. Shem has outplayed us there. He's a very, very good player, is Shem. A very good player indeed. Grinds a lot over on Coin Poker and grinds the series quite well. We get moved though, which is quite nice. Don't want to be next to Shem or around Shem. I'll just see him on the final table if possible. See, losing that one hand brings us from 5th to 9th. It's how it's close. No, I want to re-enter as a max late retro. Stupid looking. Won't let me re-enter the 7.5 as a max late retro. That's pretty weird. We limp, he plays squeeze. This is obviously a call. You do call a lot of this stuff. Fortunately, this is not going to be the flop. Easy one for us to let go. Can't do too much here. Can't get too creative. Ace Jack suited. Early position open. Sub 20 bigs. There's a couple of things we could do. Okay, now we just get to fold. We could 4-bet bluff. Now, this is a 4-bet bluff. And this is not for value if we decided to jam. But I don't think this is the spot nor the time. So, I just feel like we're up against two pretty strong ranges here. 18 bigs. Go super small, which is nice. Would have ended up just playing flat, but yeah. Alright. Another one of these spots on the button which we are flooded. It's gone check, check, flop, and then check on the turn. I'm going to size up here for some protection. Plus, it also means that when he calls here, we get to play check, check, river a lot. Because he would check it over to us. Or we could just hit the 7 on the river. And, yeah. If he checked back queens on the flop, then so be it. Obviously going to go a meaty size here. Just about 3/4 pot. We get jammed on, it's disgusting, but we're obviously good when he flats. As Ace Jack, wow, there you go. So you check back Ace High and then doesn't believe that when we bet turn and river. That's quite a nice pot for us to win there, which is quite nice. In the $33 mystery bounty. Raise the 2 bigs. If it was Queen 10 suited, definitely cut it out a free bet bluff jam, but we are just going to fold this one, which is perfectly fine. Still got an hour of max late retro in the $25 Penguin. I would max late retro that one there as well. Can I max late retro instead? Ah, here we go. Perfect. Is that the 1650? No, that's the wrong tournament. All right. Yeah, perfect. Right, I have got the max late rego ready to go in the 1650. Just timed out on ignition, but unlike on ACR and Coin Poker, it does not waste your time bank. It auto folds you, which is quite nice as well. King Jack versus King 10. King 10 does it or win it. 9 of 18, top 5 in the money. We do need that double up here in the 25. Hopefully we find it. Queen 7, 3.5xing because it is quite garbage here. We just want folds. Gotta have some garbage ones. Obviously on the paired board here, I'm going to have more over pairs and stuff. He will have some 8x. He just calls. I'm going to play check here. Unfortunately not in the mystery bounty phase, but we do have this, and there we are. Pocket aces. We also got pocket kings in the penguin. By the way, we gave up and the guy had ace high. Pocket kings in the penguin. Pocket aces down here. We got action with aces, boys. We got action with kings. Over to the kings first, because I don't want to time out here. Gonna free bet here to 9 bigs. Oh, we got shipped on. Got insta shipped on. Snap, snap. Kings versus ace queen. Wow, bad turn, thankfully. Click it back of aces and take it down. Would have been a pretty horrible flop. All right. Olinsky here on the button here with the ace 4, 12 of 15, easy jam. Don't get it through, and we get called by pocket eights. Need an ace from space. Doesn't come, unfortunately. So many folds that the small and big blind are going to have, so that's pretty unfortunate. But yeah, it is what it is. Unfortunate in that one. Now this guy's only got 10 bigs, so we are jamming the king jack. Unfortunately not the case. We do finish 15th in that tournament. Unfortunately busting a few tournaments here. Over in the... this one here, we are up against a jack deuce. The guy did only have like 3 bigs, so that's fine. We'd actually win a side pot versus the big blind that overcalled here. Now we get ace-6 suited. I didn't do it. I didn't, obviously I didn't do it, AJ, but yeah, ace-jack suited would have been a very nice 3-bet bluff, 4-bet bluff candidate. Good blockers. He jams late position. We've got ace-6 suited. I think we need to be folding ace-6 suited here. It is very close. He's jamming a lot of worse hands. He's jamming a lot of worse hands. I think it's very marginal. Alright, late position, 10 bigs. He should be whacking king, queen, king 10, queen 10, jack 10. Thing is, he should be whacking deuces through to 5s. But he's going to have a lot more hands that have us crushed here. I think a6 and a7 perform so bad. Yeah. Can we hold? Could feel it in the bones it was coming, didn't you? Unfortunate. Meanwhile, fun pot here. We defended versus opened, and now we get to play lead. In the mystery bounty. 2.2 bigs. Hopefully we get a free bet here. That would be quite nice. He just free bet jams. Wow, interesting. Well, boys, good luck us. This is going to be quite a weak hand more times than not. So we are going to just re-jam here. Ace, king, eight, ace, king. Well, we both hit an ace, which is nice. He's free rolling me now. This would be disgusting. Thankfully not. Would have been nice to see him bust there. That would have been... Yes, Vlad. We actually streamed the other day as well. Would have been nice to see him fold there, and then we would have got it all, but that's fine. Beggars can't be choosers. We chop him up with the pocket eights. I think you still got to call ace king. I am isolating. Some ace queens in that. Ace queens, ace jack can do it at some frequency as well. We're not in the mystery bounty phase. Good start in the mystery bounty though, but we still got 140 minutes of max late rego, so you know, of registration I should say, not max late rego, but yeah. Good to see you, Vlad. Hopefully you're doing well. Will be a few poker streams incoming. Yeah. Unfortunate there with the ace-6 suited. I don't like it as a call. I like folding my a6 and a7s, but I think a6, a7 O's a fold and a6 and a7 suited is a call. It's pretty close. But yeah. It is what it is. Now we need to find a spin here. It is only $6.60, but you know, you still treat it the same, so I'm not going to just get in any two here. But anything half decent we're getting in. Like if this folds to us, this is obviously going in, so that's fine. Hopefully he folds so we do get the jam spot. Meanwhile over here we played raise with queen jack. We do get the jam spot, which is nice. We got called by a shorter stack, which would be very annoying. A7, yeah, that happens. We have hearts. And that's 90%. That's pretty nice. Alright, back to starting stack. Might save the rebuy. Meanwhile, we free bet ace king here. Again, we get ace king in the mystery, and there we are. We'll save the max late rego, which is always handy. It's a $6 save, boys. You take it. That's part of the session, saving those chips. Easy jam, though, obviously. We'll put it in blue. For obvious reasons. Obviously a fold here, 9-8. Yeah, I've got the max registration of the 1650. As well, so that's just cropped up too, the 1650 max late rego. Blind versus blind. Oh, we just get it through. That's pretty nice. Always nice when you get the free one, with the free chips. This guy bets here after we flooded ace deuce suited. This is an easy fold here in the mystery. Had a stack in this 33 a few times, just never gone on with it. Well, in one of our most important tournaments on ACR, the 1657.5K is 1.7 up top, and we have ace queen here, first hand after max late rego. Well, it's max late rego in 24 seconds, so yeah, it's the first hand for us after max late rego. Hopefully we get a jam here. Oh, this is beautiful, because he would actually, off 12 bigs, try and trap aces and kings in that. Obviously a little bit of tanking to try and induce the big blind, but this is a call. Good luck us. Up against ace 5. Good flop. Good turn. And that is a great river and full double. Why Max Late Rego is so powerful. We'll take that. On the button there, quite a nice one as well. We've also got a nice one in the mystery bounty too. We've got ace-10 suited here, which will be fine. We get free bet here, but with the 8-7, there's already a jam, so we're folding. Yeah, with the ace-10 suited, it's obviously a pretty okay play to call this free bet to this size. Guy's been fairly tight for 39 hands with the PT4 HUD, but yeah, still this hand, this deep, plays pretty fine, so all good. Fortunately, not the flop. And sometimes you will hit the flop and sometimes you will not. This guy bets one big. Would check raise sometimes, but I don't think this is the one. It's a better card for my range. I am going to lead here. Get insta-clicked. Min-clicked. Okay. Call and hit the 3 or the 4. We don't check. He's got an ace, so that's fine. All good. Good old Iggy tournaments. Maybe missed a trick by not check raising flop, but it is an ace high flop, which he's going to have a lot of. So I don't know how much check raising we're actually doing there. Still about double starting stat though in that Ignition tournament. Still got plenty of big blinds and plenty of play. Probably getting a little bit too aggressive here on Iggy, to be fair. I'm probably being a little bit too aggro. Seems we're getting a lot of flats and stuff, so yeah. Small bet, take it down, which is nice. Muck that one. Turning a 3 anyway, just in case. Pocket 10s here, we will be all in the 660 post max late registration. This is still even a jam versus this range. Good luck us here at the pocket 10s. Took down a C-bet flop pot in the $25 Pengu. Ace King from the big blind, and unfortunately we get smacked-a-roo. At least it wasn't for our MTT life. We're still going to be in the MTT. It's only for 11 bigs. But, yeah, a little bit annoying. Yeah, UTG folds, obviously. Probably considering an ace and a king came out, we're probably grateful that he found a fold. But, yeah, because he probably would have called off 72 bigs. And the guy off what? He had 5 bigs, maybe? 5 bigs it was. He had 4 bigs, so we'll be fine. 4 bigs, can't do much, is what it is. Still in the tournament though, that's all that matters. 7-6 suited is not the worst jam here. 7 bigs. What's the average stack? 29. 29, 80 places the money. Guys sitting out, so we're already getting a fold here. Big blind's also basically calls off and he's wrong. He's out the tournament, so... Well, basically out the tournament. I actually think this is fine. With this sitting out, and with him being also short and him being quite short, he can spike call us quite wide, but he can't because of the stack size between us. Like, he calls, and if he calls with garbage and loses, right, it's this. Wouldn't jam this in a PKO, though, because we would get hunted so wide. But in a normal tournament, I think this is fine. We take it down. We obviously wanted to call when we flop the Nutter Butters. But, yeah, perfectly fine to get a jam. Basically to the same stack size we were when we lost the all-in with the pocket 10s with that jam. Yeah, as you can see, smack bang still on starting stack. But yeah, I think that's played pretty fine and dandy. Over here, I was about to say, if he jams to 2.48 bigs, it goes fold, fold, we're going to go. He's only got 2 bigs behind. Again, we're going to have to call. This is a call of any 2. Good luck, good luck. We're actually ahead. And we got 100%, nice. Think once he folds big blind, he's actually meant to fold small blind there with 3 deuce, but anyhow. And leave himself 2 bigs to spin. Still got a full orbit, so yeah. Anyhow, I don't begrudge it, is what I'm saying. I'm not jamming 3 deuce. If I folded the big, like there is no world where I would have folded big blind though off less than 3 bigs, but he did, and then decided to take the small blind. Guess I have like you have no fold equity. Like, I'm calling 6-4-0 there, and you're just dead, So yeah. Still past the 40 big range, so I do start opening to 2.2 bigs when we are like that. This guy made a straight flush on one of our tables. Good on you, buddy. Not against us, obviously. But yeah, happy to raise here to 2.2 and then see whatever. Oh, Tom Poker. Great legend. Take it down, that's fine. Over here, we do need the spin up 7 deuce. Oh, no good. Six suited, we're not going to take that either. Hopefully going to jam this orbit. Blind's going up in a minute as well, which is not good for us. Yeah, on ACR, you don't get auto-mucked if you're sitting out, which is a little bit weird, because it keeps him in the tournament. That costed me in a small demand tournament. I thought it was 6-5 suited, that is not. This guy squeezed versus us last time, so I'm actually going to make it 3.5 bigs fold to re-raise. Could also play limp, and that's fine too. That's fine. Deep enough to be set mining here. Deep enough to be set mining here. Hopefully no squeezes. Deuce. Oh, I was close. 2 no-siders. Not one that we needed. And easy fold. Cool. Need to sneeze. Apologies. All right, so let's recap the tournaments that we're currently in. 1650, 7.5k. We did max late retro and found a double ace queen versus ace 5. We're 99 or 177, just below average stack. If we could win an all-in or maybe 2 here, we're going to be in a not bad spot. Over here on the $20 6 max on Ignition, started pretty well, obviously making a full house with pocket 10s. Must have been up against trip aces. Got a full double up there to be above double starting stack. We've taken down a couple of free bet pots. We've lost a couple of free bet pots. We're still around double starting stack very early on in that tournament. Over here in the 660, we didn't need a max late rego, but we've been short the whole time. We obviously just lost 10s versus ace king for about 5 bigs, which makes us very short. Gonna need a spin up, gonna need a double straight after break. If not, then all well and good. In the $33 mystery bounty, we're 40 of 178, which is a great spot in a mystery. The plan is to try and get as many chips as possible before the money phase. We did play this on stream a couple of days ago where we were in the same position, and then after the registration ended and before the money, we lost a couple of flips and then got in a double gut shops situation as the big blind in a pre-flop call situation where we played check raise and the guy jammed and we had to call off because if we get there, we would have had a massive amount of chips. I am very aggressive in mystery bounties. I want massive amount of chips. So again, if it means that we're getting in quite a lot of big blinds on some big draws and stuff like that, which we wouldn't do in a normal tournament, that's because all the money in the mystery bounties is in us having a big stack and then hunting super wide when the mystery bounties are in place. You know, we still got over 2k up top in this prize pool plus mystery bounty, so it is quite a nice tournament. And then in one of the biggest queen poker tournaments of the day, we're 68 for 186 in the Pingu. As you guys can see, we still got 37 minutes of late registration, and that has 1.9k up top as well in a $25. We have space for one more tournament, so let's go and do that before I go and take my little walk. I'm gonna probably look at Ignition, and am I going to get in on Ignition? I'm going to get in the crazy 888, which is another $15 tournament over there on Ignition as well. Pop that down here, which is fine. One extra tournament there. I like having 6 tables at a time. Some days I play anywhere, like when the series are on, or I have GG available to me. I play 8 or 9 and put a couple of Ignition ones on the side, but 6 tables seems quite fitting most mornings, and that's what we're doing. All right, I'm going to go for a quick little 2-minute walk, and I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Only got 39 seconds on a couple of Iggy ones. They don't pause for other tables. They're just 5 minutes total, so maybe not much of a walk there with that recap. That is fine. Now, hopefully we're doing well. We are enjoying the stream. Let us know. Say g'day. Let us know where you're watching from. Do save all vlogs over on the YouTube channel as well, so you can watch poker streams back. A6O just does so poorly and gets so dominated. We're only ever going to lose a big pot if we do play a big pot, so just got to muck it and move along. It's a little bit tight, but that's fine. $38 big blinds in the crazy 8s. The $15 5,888 guaranteed crazy 8s. So that's all okay. My other tournament's coming back. Let's see what the first hand we're getting here is in the ACR 1650, where a spin would be appreciated. For a second, we saw the king get pitched first. Like, hey, it's done it again. First hand post break. The most important first hand post break, though, is definitely going to be here. No, it's not. It's going to be in that one. Oh, well, I just got a notification that our GG is back as well, so we will get GG up and running at some point a little bit as well. Jack 7 suited, not going to be the one. Ace Queen. We will free bet here. We will fold to 4 bet though. Could also flat Ace Queen here. We actually don't mind flatting the suited variety of Ace Queen some of the time, but the offsuit was much prefers the free bet. Obviously with the suited variety with Ace Queen flatting, he's actually quite powerful to try and caller the small big blind if they have like 9-5 suited or something. So yeah. But ace queen O is quite an easy free bet. Ace queen suited. Like we had ace queen of hearts, for instance, right? Obviously, perfect example because there's 2 hearts on the board. But then I get 2 overs and a flush draw, and you might get a check raise out of this guy, and then you can just like get it in for piles, win a massive pot. But yeah, it looks like we might be back on GG Poker in a little bit, boys, which is not too bad. I can try and set up a withdrawal here very quickly. Means I'm not going to be regging any tournaments right now while that happens. King Jack's probably defendable. Let these guys know if something happens anywhere else. Played check back here after c-betting, after opening. He bets here, easy fold. We had some, like, we had a 9 on the turn, high card on the turn, that sort of thing, but yeah, obviously a fine one. Raising free bet, that's fine. Just trying to get this sorted. Apologies, lads. Just trying to get this all sorted. Extremely card dead here, which is not good. Now, me versus Tom here. Gut shot and a flush draw. I think we overbet jam is the best size here. Put maximum pressure on. And there we are. Sorry, lads, just trying to get this sorted. Ooh. Don't know how we win a big pot, but we've got 4s. I think we bet big here considering. If we get raised, it would be pretty disgusting, but yeah. keep it there for now, boys. Let you know if there's another hand somewhere else. I just think my money came through on coin spot. Just trying to get it all sorted here. Authenticator app. Hold up. Why is there an error here? Oh, Tron. Back to here, coin spot, paste. Sorry lads, again, I'm trying to sort out a deposit on GG. It's a bit more annoying for us here. Luckily for us, spin a little card down on most tables. And playing squeeze here versus the limp, which is fine. Right. This is us. Good luck, us. Fold down to 2.9 bigs. Blinds also went up while we're trying to get that done. Oh wow, we got it through, which is huge. So we get king 6 suited, and the big blind sitting out, so we already know we're getting one fold there if no one opens. Came back, which is a bit annoying, but we take it down again, which is nice. Would have hit a 6 too. Raising the 10-9 suited UTG. Over here we're betting pot on the turn here. Went limp raise for one big, then two bigs, and we overcall two bigs here, and then, yeah, we'll do that. Unfortunate. Pocket fours. Would have been nice to obviously see a flop here or do something, but this is not going to be the case. Jack 10 versus A7. That's a pretty good flop. It was limped pre. We over limped, and now we bet four bigs. It's a great turn too. There's going to be some straight and flush draws here. $11 bigs. get called. We have a pretty good SPR, less than SPR jam. So again, we're going. Hopefully we just get jammed on. 1 fold, 2 folds. Unfortunate. Nice pop, but would have been nice to do more. 2.5x. He's probably going to call. This guy from the Ukraine. 33% VPIP, 38. It's pretty close between a rejam and a fold. I'm going to take fold here. It's King Jack. I definitely rejam. Especially when they make it 2.5. The extra 0.5 big actually incentivizes me to jam a little bit more. But yeah. UTG open, ace 4 0. It's a disgusting hand, this one. Luckily, we don't have to think about it. I think I have to play flat. I think I would play flat and then fold a lot of flops. That flop, obviously not. That flop will actually just donk lead jam, but yeah. Ace, King, and Queens. Nice spot for Ace, King, huh? 48 bigs in the middle. Lots of piles of dosh in that one. In the 660. Not like they can help it. It is pretty standard. Don't mind the mystery bounty stat, but this is what happens on ACRs. You do get a lot of this happening on ACR. Blinds start catching. 56 bigs. And you just keep your foot on the gas if we can find the foot on the gas. Alright, for the first time, we actually get to play a pot in this tournament, which is quite nice. Of 40 bigs, we're still going to do that, which is fine. It's a free bet here. We are UTG, but I probably would have to call in position versus the blinds, even though I don't like it. Doesn't happen too often here, but yeah. That's a pretty bad flop for our hand, unfortunately. But I am a fan of c-betting quite a fair bit, but this is not going to be one that we c-bet. I don't think I'll do 7-8. Actually should get some leads here from this big blind. If he times out, though, which if he times out to 0, I'll probably just do it. Now, the reason is because if he folds, if he times out, he auto-folds. Yeah. So now I bet hoping he folds. And then he times out. Bugger. Yeah, alright, we give up now. It's a good river card for us. Fold your 8. Oh, ace queen. Okay, yeah. What's with the tank, sir? This, Raise 3-bet. I'm going to fold ace queen. Nitty boy. We're all in here, queen 9. Hey, money's in GG, which is good. Good luck, us. Hopefully we just get it through here. Kings. Oh, nice hand, buddy. Jack ball. Whoop. And that's a jack. Jack of diamonds. Thanks for coming. Oh, pitcher too. Fortunately, we bust the 1650. No good. Didn't really get a run in that one. Open pocket 5s get shipped on. No good. It's not the greatest, unfortunately, but we're doing okay. Still got 4 big blinds in the 660. Guys, obviously just... Can we please get... Thank you. There we go. For whatever reason, my F4 is being either very sticky or very stubborn. One of the two. Alright, we're in the big blind next, so I don't know if we're going to get better or not. So we do take a king. I would love a fold. King 3, we actually got him crushed. We're going to chop here a lot, unfortunately. Oh, spade? Oh, yeah, I was going to say, we chop here a lot, so, yeah. Oh, boys, we're back. Back on GG, it's nice. Awesome. Over here in the 15, see if we can do anything here on Iggy. Oh, we got moved to another table in the 660. We missed the small blind. That is so nice. Up 3.5 bigs. Coaching around. We can't make the money. Oh, we did make the money? We're in the money in this? How much people made the money in the 660? 46. I was going to say. Oh, yeah. It must have been a glitch while we were... thing. It was saying that we're in the money, but we're not. All right, we are 18 spots away from the money. There's no way we cockroach. Meanwhile, when the all right, Ignition's having a day out, isn't it? All right, back here. It was saying that we're in the money in 64th, which I couldn't believe. But yeah, 18 spots off the money. Can't do it with 6-4 suited, but yeah. Pocket queens. If it's a 4-bet jam, even though we're 100 bigs deep, I think we're going to have to find calls, small blind versus button. We don't have to worry about it though. Ace Jack. Cool, cool. I'm waiting to get in this $10 turbo. There is 10 minutes left to late retro. 1 minute left to late retro, sorry. I'm going to get in that. Alright, I don't know how much of a better hand we're going to get here of 2.7 big, so we will take a king again to the bank. Man, getting some hands here. No one's going to believe me at some stage. Meanwhile, all in here with 10s. Take it down. Likely pretty dead here. They've all checked it down, but we're going to lose to ace higher up. Jack 10 and 10-8 suited. God knows. Bluff Jack 10. Pocket 5s. Ace 10. We came for GG in that one, boys. GG in that one. Nice to be back on... nice to be back, though. On GG Poker. And there we go. $551 in the $10 turbo up top. Would be nice to go on the run. See what else is running here on GG here quickly. 2160 speed race will get in, of course, as well. I'm going to put a timer on the Max Late Rego, the GG Masters Classic as well, which is in 23 minutes. So we're going to put it in for 22 minutes to Max Late Rego, the GG Masters Classic. Having a look if there's anything else. PLO, there must be a PLO series on because it looks like there's another $15 PLO. It's a $15 Classic Bounty actually running as well. Micro Festival, interesting. 100k prize pool, wow. 30 bigs, have to get in that one now, the $15, so that's fine. Do that. Put that on the side. Oh. Ace King, we're going to be all in here in the Speed Racer. 4s and Ace King would be a nice flip to win here, hopefully. Not the start, hopefully a good turn though. Dead to a 5, that's no good. Two across, please. Not two across. We hit our ace, but a bit too little too late. Game. Unfortunately, we do bust a 2160. That is fine. I'm going to get the $15 in there, though. That's okay. Not worth rebuying in the speed race when there's only a couple minutes left of late rego. Yeah. I want to get rid of it if I could. Queen 9 does well there. There's a $5 day one that we need to get in it as well. $10 mystery bounty as well. Late register still open in the $25, 1.8k up top, obviously in that one. Not me pressing on OBS trying to fold. Meanwhile, on Iggy, we get Ace Queen. Had a few hands here, which is not too bad. Still sitting 22nd of 61 people in this tournament. Still got a bit to go before the end of red draw, I think. Take it down again. All right, boys. First all in-ski in the $10 daily turbo. Top 51 paid, 500k. There's going to be definitely worse jams here for this as well. Even if he goes with it, this hand is still going to be good enough. Good luck, us boys. Here we go. Ace King, Ace Queen, and Queen Jack. Ouch. I need a King Bull. Oh my god, hold. Oh my god, he hits a Queen. Really? We chop. That's disgusting. Look, we should be at the tournament, but that's 20 bigs. Ugh. So much money here. 7. Ace King down here. Good luck us here in the crazy. 8. Look, very lucky to still be in the tournament, but obviously when we turn it, it would be nice to hold it. Get called by Ace Jack. Good flop. Good turn. Nice. Back to 18 bigs there. That's pretty good. In the $15 Tuesday Classic PKO, which has got 4k up top, we will min raise 10-9 suited here, fold to free bet depending on size. Big blind defends here. We can obviously bet here for a small size and take it down a lot. Nice. On the turn, we would have obviously sized up here, and then on the river, we probably would have followed through. Pretty good combo, 10-9 to do it with, of clubs. Would have unblocked spades, probably would have done it. Would have pulled the trigger on the triple barrel there. I'm going to call 2.1 big blind and see if it's 6-3 suited. This is disgusting. I think we have to call. Just crushed. Take a 5 or a 3, thanks. Black card. Blue card's okay. 5, 3? No, nice one. It's 2.1 bigs. I think I have to call. I know it's like half my stack, but like he's jamming any 2 basically. So it's not, yeah, we should be flipping so often. Blind vs blind, this is obviously a rejam, but yeah. Unfortunate. Seven deuce ain't gonna cut the mustard. Ace 5 suited here in the mystery bounty. As you guys know, I've been a little bit card dead here post break, but all we need is another couple of all-ins to go our way here and we're gonna have a big stack, so hopefully we find it. But easy min raise. Versus a free bet, we could 4-bet jam this one, depending. He free bets to a super large size. So annoying. Snap free bet too. In Solverland, this is a 4-bet jam. In Solverland. Hasn't free bet once in 27 hands. So this just makes you think this is a guy that doesn't free bet often enough for us to do this. I do think that this is a free bet jam, a 4-bet jam a lot though. But you also have to be player dependent. If you don't think he's got anything, then yeah. King 8's a fold. Opening 8-7 here. Get called. This is a flop that we would see bet quite a lot. And again on the turn, we're going to go with a pretty large size because again, we have a lot of this board. And then the guy open rips on us on the river. We're just going to fold. Meanwhile, we've got pocket queens down here. So we're going to get that in. Ace comes. Unfortunate. Would have been a nice spot. I'll win the side pot apparently. Cool. Runner needed here with ace 3. Need a queen to chop. Not a queen. GG that one. That's the $10 gone. Get the $10.80 micro day 1 on that screen there. Fortunately, queen's not holding there. Not much you can do on ignition. But a big spot for a triple up. 6-4 suited. We've got 4 bigs. We'll try and go around the orbit. Not much you can do there on Iggy. Opening up ace 5 suited here from MP, or actually under the gun +1. Take it down. Not much going on there. Yeah, watching, say g'day, let me know where you're watching from. And let's continue on. Opening up ace 8 suited here in the 6 max. Got some backdoors, but at the same time, this is a board that we should get check raised on a little bit, so yeah. I'm gonna play check. 4 on the turn. Maybe just check back and play river. River's an 8 of diamonds. If he bets here, we call. Pretty standard. Easy call, boys. Yep. Over here, we limp to play call versus squeeze. Jack 9 suited. Hit top pair. Doesn't always have an ace as well. We'll definitely play bet. We'll play call 1 straight, depending on size. Pass late rego here. 181 left. 69 in the money. Don't have a massive stack, but still in the tournament, so that's all that matters. Versus this size here, this is a pretty easy call. We would limp trap a lot of ace X sort of hands as well. Turns a queen, which does give us now a gutty along with our top pair, or with our middle pair. He checks. Wow, okay. This is a big spot. He just open rips versus open. We have to fold, I think. I play check. He checks back and mucks. Interesting. I was thinking about maybe value betting, but that's fine. If he would have called a river bet, it's pretty close though. Then our final 2.7 bigs there. Obviously after losing with queens, so about to obviously do some biz here. See if we're still in the tournament. Right. This guy limps UTG. Sometimes this is just either super passive or super strong. This is going to be just 4 bigs though. Would go super small. My aces, kings in that as well. So we're going to go small here. Get check raised. Not good. Don't get re-raised. Wow, turn the jack as well. Annoying. Jack of diamonds was like the best card in the deck on the turn. Brother, give it. Give rest. Give rest, bro. Anyhow. Alright, so not a good start. Not a good hour, to be fair. Not a good hour at all. Busted a few tournaments, not particularly going well. You're going to have days like this, though, where it doesn't go too well. But, you know, we've showed up. We've streamed for a couple of hours, and we're doing okay. On our outer table, if I bring it back up here, we will have a defend up the top left. This is our outer table. We don't have a hotkey set up for tables on the outside. This is going to be a defend here with king 3 suited. This is going to be a check call for 1 bet here. With a gutty and backdoor diamonds in the $5 global festival day 1. Wonder if it's an accumulative day 1 or not. I'll find out. This is easy. A call here. Deuce is obviously good. Diamond, backdoor diamonds is fine. King could be good. Yeah, we get to play lead on this card. Open ender and diamonds. River's a 4. Take check. We've got a bad bluff combo. Kind of want him to have diamonds here. Clearly when he calls that quick, he has an ace as well. That's fun. All good. Pretty happy with that though. Played well. Nice block bet on the turn. Could also, a funky line there is also check raising turn, is check jamming turn as well. Pretty cool. King 10 suited. Don't think I'm free bet jamming, am I? What I am doing though is this here. $10.80 micro late position pocket deuces is going to be Ulinski's here. Get free bet again by this opponent. But it's a smaller size, you see. Which makes you think before was really strong and this is weak. But this is a call. Flop 2 pair. Pretty nice here in the mystery bounty. Haven't played many hands here, but this is nice. In before they have king, king. But, yeah. Obviously going super small here. Wow. So he free bets, gets this board, which he should actually c-bet continue on a lot because he has more king X. And then I go super small when he doesn't do anything. Wow. Actually, if he agrees, we don't have more chips. That's actually pretty disgusting. Maybe a mistake here, but raised and squeezed the 5 bigs and made an exploitive fold of ace 5 suited because this guy seems like he's super duper tight. I'm guessing we busted with ace 10 because I don't think I'm in the tournament anymore. Yeah, I did bust with ace 10. We actually lost to ace 7. Okay, cool. Alright, I'm back to everything being on one screen now, which is nice. Seven, 6 suited. If I'm in these positions, we can flat, but I think this is too early of a position to flatten. Especially with 11 big blind stack, he's just going to jam on us. Yeah, 38 bigs, 93 of 198. We've still got a little bit away before the end of the register. Got another hour. Yeah. Here's what it is. Still got another hour. Ace 8 here. There's a world where this does get all in. And in the micro global, this will be all in. No ifs or buts. We get an open here for one of these 2 stacks. This will be a jam. Meanwhile, this is a snap, obviously. He's going to jam quite wide here. King, queen. Now we just need a hold. That's in queen, unfortunately. Don't have a diamond either. We need an ace and an ace only. No-sider? Is a no-sider. It's got a pip, though, unfortunately. That's no good. We bust there. Ace 10. Not going to rebuy in that one because it is a PKO. We do get a call of ace 3-0. Interesting. Need to get in that GG Masters. Wow. Fucking chop, really? Oh, beautiful. He gets counterfeited. Nice. There's now aces and queens with the thing, which is pretty cool. Oh, wow. I've misclicked in a different spot. That's fine. Misclicks happen. Raising here with ace king. $25.45k GG Masters. Max Late Retro. We're on. I'm going to go super small because he can't really call. Here we are, boys. Do it. Do it. Do it. He's going to have some 8x here, as played. But yeah, this is obviously a call. And we are jamming for value. Take it down. Meanwhile, over here, free betting a raise from late position and with 10s on the button, and we get it through. Probably wanted to play a pot there with 10s, but that's fine. In the $10.80, we have Ace King. Blind versus blind. Unfortunately, we got this super tight, guys, so you don't get a jam. Ace Jack, 67 for 140. Versus a free bet, we will turn this one into a 4-bet jam. Does not happen. We hit an ace, though. We'll see bet. Got aces in the mystery bounty. Get called. King on the turn. We're going to size up here. To the aces very quickly. Take it down here. Back to the aces. Get called. This is a board we have a lot on. Shouldn't lead. There should be no leads from him here, and he doesn't. Again, we're going to be able to c-bet this one pretty small and try and encourage a check raise. Against a check raise, though, we will front load jam. So many bad turns for us that will kill action. Take it down. All right, in the $25 GG Masters, we did max late retro. So pocket fours. If he folds, this is a slam dunk jam. Good luck, us boys. There is 5K up top in this $25 tournament. Long way to go, but 300 spots away from the money. 2 all-ins. If we win 2 all-ins, we'll be where we need to be. I'm happy with a call. I'm happy with folds. We do get called. The fact he flats means that he probably has a stronger hand than not because he's trying to trap the big blind. But we're hoping the big blind folds here, which would be nice. Or call when we spike a 4. 4 of spades is coming right here anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Up against King Jack. 4 of spades. Oh, Jesus. All right, boys. 3 across. No pip, it's an ace, he wins. Oh, no, ace is good for me. What am I on about? No sider was good. No sider was dead. Here I'm thinking that he needed an ace for a straight. Because I thought it was queen 10 on the flop. Nice, we get our double. My bad. Here I am sweating and about to get annoyed, but we're all good. First hand is a double. Again, we get a hand in this 6 max. Hopefully we just get a jam here for 17 bigs. Would be ideal. Not the case. Bring up the tournament lobby, please. How long is left in this? I don't even know. We still got another hour or so of late retro, so still got piles of time in this tournament. Gonna go and continue with the aggression. $5 micro here, ace 8-0 versus jam. It is very close. Not the case though. Don't have to worry about it. The ace 10 we took it down. Seems like we've got a super tight table, which is quite nice. On the 6 max means we can do a lot of pressuring and stuff. Over here, we overcalled versus a raise and a flat. This is a board that hits our range more than the UTG range. The flatter does have some of this board, but I have decided the lead here. We have the ace of diamonds as well, so we can play on the turn. He just snaps. Interesting. It's a better card for my range, so we are going to bet. Calls, interesting. And another 3 on the river. Have the ace of diamonds here. Good luck us, boys. Ace of diamonds blocker. Nice. Good bluff, Damo. Oh, good bluff. Get your hearts out in the chat, lads. Get your hearts out in chat. What a bluff that was. That was a great bluff. So for those that didn't see the pre-flop, it was a raise from UTG. He flats MP. Ace 9-0 does okay as a squeeze. Doesn't do... It's one of those hands that if you squeeze and the UTG jams, you just cry. I don't mind flatting because I know I've done a bit of work on leading and donking on the flop and, you know, check raising out the big blind. So we obviously play lead on the flop because it's our range of board. The UTG has to like fold with their ace king, ace queen, especially with a player behind. It's like I can't do much. And then he's obviously either got like a mediocre pair or like, you know, king 8 suited or something like that, you know, something in that thing, rarity. And then yeah, bet. Obviously when the 4-line straight comes out, I have all the straights as well, so I obviously bet again. And then when we get the diamond and the board pairing river, I have 4 houses, I have straights, and I have flushes. So as played, I jam, and if he has pocket 8s, then GG. It's the only value hand I think he has there when he flats. Might flats, you know, might flat a couple other pairs, but yeah. Anyhow, let's recap the tournaments we're in. So we are in the $10.80 micro mystery main event day 1, trying to build a stack. So that's the long way to go. Still got an hour of late registration here in the 6 max, but we are doing quite well here. Over here in the GG Masters, we did find that double up. 597 remain, 300 in the money. Would be a nice tournament to go deep in on GG. Haven't had too many hands of note here. We're 106 or 197 in the mystery bounty, $33. Still got 6 levels of re-entry, so we still got another hour to go here. That was a pretty sizable pot over in this one, in the Pengu. We're 33 of 127, 69 in the money. Going to keep the foot to the gas here and really put ourselves in a position to try and go deep in that tournament. And lucky last table we've got is the $5 Micro Global Festival Day 1 as well. There is a couple other tournaments that we could also look at registering, but I won't overdo it here. I'm pretty happy playing just 6 tables at a time and enjoying the stream, so that's what we're going to do and where we're going to be. But I'll leave it on this table here for you, which is the GG Masters, and I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. we're back. And here we go. Oh. First time we get down here, Ace 8-0 versus UTG Open, easy fold. Still got an hour of late registration here and an hour of late registration, the mystery bounty. Need to win another all-in here. Average stack's only 47 bigs, so like in the mystery bounty 33. So like one double up is huge for us right now. So yeah, hopefully we stay okay in this tournament. 55 bigs here, 930. First hand back in the global. I actually do want to see if this is a thing. Only the largest stack carries the day too, so there's not an accumulator. That's good. I like that. I much prefer that than accumulators. Obviously playing min raise here with ace king suited and then calling off jam. Weird spot here. He flats. Do ISO. Eights. So the answer is yes, boys. Good luck us. Hopefully we don't run into a monster here. Nice. Good ISO in the end. And now we just have to beat threes. Come on. 22 bigs. Let me get kings next hand. Things are happening over there. I'm going to play cool here and see what happens on the river. It's a bad river for us, unfortunately. He checks back here. Ace, king, though. My read was right that I think he just has a lot of bluffs. But I would have folded river. It wasn't a good river for us to bluff catch. He does have some hands that get made there. Back to the kings here. We get this board. Going to bet. We should face a check raise here. We do. Going to keep all his bluffs in though and play cool. It's not a great turn because he has flushes. He checks. Going to bet 9 bigs here and hope he just flats and then we play check, check, river. If I get check raised again, it's going to be a 7 a lot. Nice. Cool, cool. We'll take that. Another 14 bigs, 62 bigs, 17 or 120. Dare to dream of a big spot finally on Coin Poker. I haven't had a deep run since that Coin Poker $50 main event deep run we went in. The first ever series, we played the 50 main and we came 7th. Made the final table with 4 bigs and busted first hand of the FT. But we did make the final table, which was good. We satellited into in that $50. It was quite nice. All right, boys, if it folds to us here, King 10's a rip. Unfortunately, we don't get the spot, which is unlucky. Let's go our jams. We defend here versus an open of the button with 5-6-0, which we should, but this is not the flop for us, so we are going to fold. Need to move this out of the way so I don't keep clicking on it. And the mystery bounty, we do have ace 4 suited. Should be a board we should be able to see bet take it down a lot on. $1.61. Don't like that he hasn't instant done it. Over here, it's gone. I literally played check and he folded deuce 3-0. He limped, so I instant checked. He didn't bet flop, and then all the time he turned to 3, so I bet and he just folds. Interesting. Too early of a position to be jamming a6-0, so yep, that's fine. Cockroach around a bit more. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we can go on a bit of a more of a deep run here. Oh, wrong tournament, but we're never going to complain about tournaments. Ace King. We may or may not have a spot in the GG Masters as well, boys. Depending on action. We may or may not have a spot. We'll stay with the Ace-King for now, just in case. Ace-King, we jam. We get called by Queen 10. Interesting. Be a nice one to hold here in the day one. It's an okay turn. That's spades, that's fine. Alright, GG Masters. Early position open. This is definitely just a flat. Hopefully it comes king or jack high. Does not. We have leads though here. This is the thing. We have leads on this board. Hopefully just get a fold. Hopefully just get a fold. Nice. Leads. I would have jammed turn as well. Might be thinking, Damien, no equity jam? Yes, because yet again, I have all the straights, all the two pairs, all the sets, you name it. Maybe not all the sets, because again, we would have probably done whatever, and then yeah. This guy jams after we open for 7 bigs, just going to find a fold. Ace 8 and Ace King. Jack 10 would have got there. Don't think we can call though. Jack 10 suited again. Gonna play flat here. Next position over. We raise ace 2 suited, get called by the button and the big blind. This is more my board. Play check here. I think we should check at some frequency. We'll see an easy call and play river. Depends on size now. Oh, for this size, we're going to call for 4 bigs. This is easy. Just has a king. Or ace queen. Nice hand. Well played. Should have lost a lot more chips. Now, I have a lot of good turns. So I think we have to call once. That's technically one of them. This is where we hope he checks. How much checks do we get? I don't know. It's annoying. Check, check, check. We get ourselves some hearts. I think Dolphin's going to have some overpairs still here. Or overpairs to the board. This is a weird size. 6 bigs at the 18.5. Is he turning queens, jacks into a bluff? But I re-raise here. We block a set of 10s. Does he really check an ace and then does this? Going with the bluff, boys. Just don't think he has much ace-x when this happens. I'm actually more worried about this opponent. Hey, we got the fold. Got the fold. Nice, boys. By the way, we defended big blind off like sub 15. We check. He actually bet 60% pot, so we just check jammed, and he got it in there with 2 overs and a flush draw, which is fair enough. We hold. Nice. It's a big boy bluff, that one. That was pretty sexy. That was a pretty sexy bluff, not gonna lie. Yet again, I just don't think he does what he does with an ace, right? I don't think he checks flop multi-way with an ace. And then against the really small bet calls, and then it goes check, check, check on the turn, and then on the river he bets. So for me, he's got a hand like queens or tens or something, or queens or tens, tens obviously not, queens or jacks, and he just tried to get it to showdown, and then yeah. Speaking about tens, 189 spots away from the money. GG Masters, this is a big spot. Come on, lads. Can we do what we need to do? That is the question. Can we do what we need to do? Pocket tens. This is a big spot. If he goes with it, we're still in the tournament, but I would rather, yeah, here we go. Big blind, calls, come on boys, be ahead. Yes, jacks, fuck me. 10. Oh, fuck off. Oh, yeah. We hit the 10, followed by the jack. Our biggest spot on GG is by the wayside, which is no good. In the mystery bounty, we overflatted 7-6 suited here. Not the flop. That's very fucking annoying. Fuck. Big spot. Very annoying. What can you do, unfortunately? What can you do? What can you do? Not much is the answer. Into the $15 PLO Omaha. We are decent at our PLO, so we'll do fling this one here as well. Over flatting here in the 6 max. Think this is fine. Not the flop we want with 8-7. Still in an okay spot. Blinds are catching us though. And this one here on the monster stack on thing. Look, coin poker's the spot. We got a big spot on coin poker. We just need to make sure that we're playing our best there. All right. In the PLO, this is definitely one that we can get in. Ace, Queen, Jack, 10. Versus a limp. Squeeze it up. It would be nice to sun run the max late rego here in this one as well. All right, good luck us boys. We are all in with the Ace, Queen, Jack, 10. It's a pretty powerful hand. Here we are. Up against Kings. That's not good. That's a pretty good flop though. Need to fade a Queen, 8 or 6. That is a 4 across, which is me, and that is a win. That's a straight. All right, up to 33 big blinds there. Pretty handy. In the global, all right, this is a call. He's going to have some draws and stuff. We raise pre, and then call and call. We see bet flop, and he jams. This is a call. Ace 9, Ace Jack. Just need to hold here. Big spot. And will we hold? Green is dead. It's not green, but it's dead. I love that. That's huge, boys. Over 40 big blinds in the $5 day one. That's going to have quite a big first prize on day 2. Now, obviously, massively far away from that. But anyhow, it is a spot nonetheless. Going to defend here with the Queen 5 suited. We do miss. We have some backdoors, but very hard for us to win. It depends on size. Like if you go super small, this is obviously I'll continue. But yeah, 1.9 is actually big enough for us to find a fold. 1.7, I think I would have called. 1.9, it's like really murky. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, like on the turn where they're so invested, and then yeah. Free betting here, pocket 9s. Versus a 4 bet, it's pretty whatever. Just take it down. We'll take it. All qualifying stats combined in the micro, $10. That's pretty handy. Means we just keep plow buying into this. Pocket freeze, dead money in there. We need a stack, so off we go. Don't hate a fold. He's going to call. Huh. Yeah, that's not nice. Deuce. No cider. Not dead. Cool, cool. We'll try and respin in that one. Trying to build a stack. Meanwhile, GG, the coin poker is where our biggest run is. And, well, pocket sixes here. If he jams, this is a slam dunker for 5 bigs. 15th of 84 at 69 in the money. It would be nice to say we cashed the tournament today. Aces. Yeah, nice hand. Spade. Spade's no good. Hey, you got a flush. I got a flush. We all got a flush. Pocket fives, marginal spot. Like, we should be ahead some of the time here, not ahead others. So we're just going to find a fold. Unfortunate there for things. Jack 10 versus Queen Jack. Yeah, our fives are no good. Laptop open and ready to go for the day as well for work. In the PLO, by the way, here we are. Pass late retro. Yes, we are. We got aces, boys, so we're going all in here. Meanwhile, over here, ace queen's a snap versus blind. Here's deuces. This is probably the bigger all in. Pretty good spot. Pretty good turn. Nice. And we need a fade, a free, a reduce. Nice. Win on both spots, which is always nice. So we win here, which is good. And in the PLO, we're up to 63 biggery-roos, which is pretty good. So the max late retro in the $15 classic is doing us very, very well. Surely we're better than 165th, right? It says 61 bigs. This is definitely not correct. I hate when it does this. Don't auto snap the bloody lobby. It's a lobby. Oh, GG sometimes is fucking funny when it does this stupid shit, isn't it? I'm 85th. Okay, all good. It did update. I'll just take check here, I think. That's fine. We've got queens. We've got some showdown. I expect to lose. Meanwhile, fun pot here. We did lose with queens. Hearts weren't good either. Open ender. We have more jack X. We get jammed on, it's disgusting. Nice, we take it down. Cool, cool. Second bullet maybe doing the trick there in the $10.80. Back to the PLO. Not the great flop. We over flatted. It's not a bad hand. 8-7-6 for to over complete in the big. Down here, squeezing. Blind versus blind. Take it down. Hanging around that 40 big blind mark, which is pretty good. Right, mystery bounty. We've been card dead. We barely played a hand. Blind versus blind. Surely we get jammed on, right? Easy snap. Ace 4, king, queen. Dead, basically. King or a queen? That's not a diamond. Yeah, same thing happened last time in the mystery bounty. We had a stack for ages, then go hard dead for an hour and a bit, and then it's just GG. I might stop playing him. It'll just be a waste. Apart from the big day 2 ones. Meanwhile, aces. We've been so... Well, we haven't actually been aggro. Our VPIP's only 22%, but it feels like we've been aggro. It's just not happening today, is it? Well, maybe a spin up. We are going to call off pocket 8s. Do we hold here? Neither of us have clubs. Hey, all right, back to 15 bigs. I think this board gets over c-bet. He doesn't c-bet, which is interesting. I will actually bet though on the turn here with Jack 7-7-5. I have more Jack X in my range. I have more 7X in my range than he does. Nice. That's a pretty nice one to win there out of the small blind. 32 bigs, 21-79, 10 spots off the money. Take it down. Limped pot here. We flop we flop middle pair and a flush draw. I'm gonna bet for protection here. Tens another jack. Again, I shouldn't have to bet big to take this one down. bubble things. We missed the river there. I'm giving up. Guy bets pot. I'm just going to let it go here on the money bubble. Interesting from him. Alright, tried. We definitely did try. In the Pengu Coin Masters. In the day one $5 Global Festival, we have Ace King and a Dream. This guy opens UTG. Not fun, but this is fine. Still going to be a free bet, obviously, and then against a 4-bet jam, we kind of have to call off, but yeah. Free bets 9% of the time, yeah. It's maybe not aggressive enough, but yeah. I think this is clearly he just has a hand here. We do take it down. Nice. Probably was like something like Ace Queen Ace Jack. And he made a tight fold considering what we saw. Chips are always good. Lead and a call. We're going to fold. 36 bigs in the dream. 120 of 195. 141 in the money. 62 is apparently the average stack. Still got plenty of big blinds to work with. Defending here and flopping top pair on 8-3 deuce. This one's going to definitely be a check raise here to 6-7 bigs. Vigo goes all in. It's pretty tough for us to fold now, but yeah. Cool. He's going to have an overpair. 10s, yep. Need a jack or an 8. Nope. Fortunately, as played, we have to do that. He's going to have flush draws as well. Guy's been super tight. Maybe that's pretty bad from us, but yeah. Fortunate, another one there. One at Iggy. Ace King, hopefully just get a jam for 9 bigs. We don't. Easy open and hopefully get a rejam. Oh, boys. Boys, boys, boys. Here we go. Pocket 9s, Ace King. Big spot, 37.5 bigs. Need to get there. Fuck off, you dumb dame. Can't win a fucking flip to save my fucking life. Ace King 9s, 37.5 bigs in the day one. Bang. Oh my. It's getting frustrating now. All day it's been this. All day. It is getting fucking frustrating today. Raise kings here. If he goes all in here, I will ISO kings. It's not the greatest kings to be fair, but it is still kings. Fucking dumb. Bet here with the overpair. Also block top set. Big blind / small blind are going to have a bit of this. I'm trying to make a fold out of this. And now we just run it against whatever this is. He's going to have some 2-pair combos and stuff, but yeah. We're ahead, but we need a... Yeah, now we're not. I was going to say we're ahead, but he has equity. Yeah, nice. 15 bigs and a dream. It's all falling to shit. We're going to be getting off here in the not too distant future and calling it a day because what's the fucking point, boys? What is the point? What a horrible session. Horrible, horrible, horrible session. Horrible session. Just another flip that doesn't go our way, hey? Still in tournaments, but yeah, I think we're calling it pretty soon, boys. Been pretty bad 3 hours. Yet to cash a tournament today. Pretty annoying. I was going to say I should defend 9-3 suited, but we're not going to now against the free bet. Well, ace king versus nines, and the guy just drilled us, so here we are. He jams, that's fine, we just fold. Very annoying, man. It's a big flip. That flip puts us into day 2, so yeah. King 9 will be a jam if it does get to us. Not a good day today. Can't all be good days. They can't all be good days, so important to keep our heads. Good luck to us here in the 6 max. Easy jam versus late position open with king queen. Probably want to call. Ace 8. Need a 10. Nice hands. Ace 8 oh. Yeah. It's probably a fold, brother, but sure. Alright. In the day 2. In the $5, we did have a stack, but lost that big flip ace king versus nines. We're all in. 15 bigs. Jack 10 suited up against ace 10. We're dominated. Pretty bad flop. Need a 9 or a 7. Yeah, the queen works too. 4 cross is good. Pitcher is good. Neither. Alright. Still going to try our best down here. In the mystery bounty, we got one that we're going to go with here. Pocket 5s. Easy all in. 2 spots away from a min cash though on coin poker for 49.76. 10s, we're just up against it. Club. Just dead till 5. Bop. No, GG. There's that one there going as well, down to only a handful of tables now. Who knows, maybe a spin up in the PLO. 20 odd spots away from the money, 1.9k up top. I doubt the spin up's coming, but you know. Meanwhile, over here, we got the pocket 10s. We are past late registration. 254 people do make it to day 2 in the micro $10.80. We're going to look to try and build a monster stack here, so we can at least say we made day 2. We get free bet. How often do you free bet, sir? 9%. Hopefully flipping. Nice to take it down. This guy just spams. Look at the spam. He's a chat spammer. It's a pretty good flop. Hey, we're in the money. We're in the money. We're in the money on a tournament. Woo! 1.8k up top. Got aces here in the $10.80. Any action? How about all the action? Looks weaker. Jack 10 versus AA. Pretty good flop. Alright, we'll get faint crust. I was about to say, like, don't you dare. We're not going to call here. Alright, we just got into the money here in the Coin Masters. Now, can we find a spot here? Hello, Stella. Cheeky dog. The 41 big blinds there in the $10.80 micro mystery. Alright, obviously we're going to pay 2 big blinds here on the button. We should actually face some rejams for 25 bigs. Get flattered here. That's a very wet board. We'll go on a bigger size here because it's wet. Take it down. Needs protection and we want to front load the money in. Pocket 9s. I think we overflat here and try and actually get a rejam from one of these for you guys, and if he folds, we cool. Flop an overpair. Pretty okay. You should see bet quite a fair bit here. Oh, Stella, you want to go on my bird? Yes. Let me play this hand. If he checks, I'm going to bet, but against this is just a call. Hello, 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 hello. Yes, I'll put you there. 1 second. Another 8. Full house. I'm going to check and try and get bluffs on the river. If he hit a jack on the river, it's pretty unlucky. But I think he's just going to have a lot of bluffs now. And so we have to take... We'll take bluffs. If he has ace jack, pretty annoying. Stellar shush. To be fair, with ace jack, he would have check called a bet anyway. So, yeah. This is just an easy call here. Ah, you bastard. Fuck your mother and your sister and your dog and your fucking auntie. Come on. Don't have all fucking day, you dumb dog. Hand plays itself, just very fucking annoying. Meanwhile here, we raise pre, small blind, doesn't go. We have a bet, it's technically a board he should lead, but yeah. You want to come up or not? Oh my god. Fucking dumb dog. No. I'm fucking busy. Fuck me. I do everything in this fucking household, honestly. Stella, come on, hurry up. I'm in between hands here. Misclick too with the fucking limp. Yep. Nice. Anyhow, all good. Soft bubble here of this tournament. 10-8-6-5. It's not the worst hand. If it was 10-8-6-5 double suited, we'd definitely get it in. I think now you're going to try and get a limp if I could. Doesn't happen. V flats, I'll probably just have to come along. Doesn't happen. 10-8-6-5. I think we just try and wait for a better spot. Definitely nearly go time there because of how much money's in the pot and this hand's not bad. I think we can wait for better though. I think we can wait for better. We've got a full orbit. King 10-6 deuce double suited. If it folds us on the button, we'll take it. Need to find a double up to make the money, so yeah. At least we can say we cashed the tournament. This guy doing the time banking for us. There's a min race fold. If he jams here, this is very close. At least we're still in the tournament. All right, we're all in the mystery in the PLO. River an 8 here. I doubt we're good, but yeah, should be some bets here. Not a great flop for us, but we call. Oh, we're ahead for now. It's a pretty good turn as well. It's another king. That's quads. Double. Hopefully a check here from Nisty Hustle. Nah, he just has it. Back to 11 bigs. That double up might just get us in the money in the PLO. Definitely bigger than that. I love when Gerogen does that. 131 and 148. There we go. We raise pre, get called in 2 spots. Well, there's going to be some Queen X that we're targeting. There's also some check raisable ones. Going to be stuff with draws around. Oh, the Queen on the turn with the Queen of Clubs. He actually should play lead here. He does not. And now we just get a fun one on the river. He should bet here. Snap bet 5.7. The snap bet of 5.7 is half pot. And usually when they bet half pot, they have Jed shit. So, usually, I think we're going to call. Yeah, 8-4 no good. He decided the bluff. That sizing tell is one of the biggest things that I love. It's just that half pot bet is usually just fucking nothing. So, again, that's just an easy call here. And we're back above where we need to be in the $10.80 micro mystery. Alright, we're on break. A few spots away from the money. Yeah. Anyhow, poor session. Not much we can do. We're still in a couple of tournaments though, so let's recap that. Once we bust these, then we'll be done. I actually got a decent stack in the $10.80. Be nice to make the day two here of the 1080. We're on the money bubble here with 9 bigs in the 15. We did max late retro, so it'd be nice to obviously min cash here. Would be cool. And then over here in the Penguin, we are in the money. We're 49 to 54. It has not turned our way late doors here. We are guaranteed $49. If we do that and maybe go to like F7, yep, there we are. We're guaranteed $49. Next pay jump in one spot at 61.23, which is a sizable pay jump and worth definitely hanging around for. Look, obviously, once we get that pay jump, it's just going to be balls to the walls to try and get a double and hopefully do all right. And then, yeah, that is where we're sitting at the moment. And, yeah, I think our most important one's going to be this one. All right, got our first hand here. It's Jack 10 versus the min race is definitely a defend. Pay jump is at 49, sorry. We actually are 49. Okay, so we're a bit away from that pay jump. This is going to be a C bet and a fold from us, but easy defend. Well, he decides not to. Again, he's going to check back all his ace highs. I can't bluff. He's just going to call anyway, so all fine. Cool, cool. Nice answer. All right, we got an all-in hand, though. We do get an all-in hand. This is a rejam one, boys. Hopefully, we go and get a double. Just doing some time wasting here on the bubble, trying to get to hand for hand. I don't think 5 players are going to bust. So, yeah. This is going to be a rejam all in. Alright. Good luck us here, boys. This one's pretty easy. He's going to have hands that are just going to auto-fold as well and stuff. And then, yeah. Alright. He didn't snap do it, but it was pretty quick, which means we're definitely behind. Hopefully flipping. Up versus jacks. That's a king. Let's go, boys. 22 bigs. Nice, 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 nice. Big spot there. Big spot there. This table just broke, so we should be around the money bubble. And it now says 6 hands, which means that we are on the bubble. So all well and good. Done what we needed to do there on the bubble. Right, someone's all in here for 2.3 bigs. No action with kings, unfortunate. He's going to stay in the tournament too. Oh, well, unlucky. Luckily for us, it was a small one. King of diamonds. Nope. Yeah, not the greatest stream today, but oh well. Here's what it is. Might get on some Football Manager in a little bit, to be quite honest. Get an FM stream. 5 deuce. It's always fun. Guy had 0.7 of a big blind. So yeah, nice spin up. 34 of 53. Another double up and we dare to dream. Blind just went up. 18 bigs. On the direct bubble. Obviously taking a fold here. Minimum stack out there is 4 bigs, so we're definitely still in the danger zone. Definitely still in the danger zone. Well, here we go. Big pot here. Kings and tens. Raise, free bet, jam, call, obviously. Hand plays itself. We do lose an opponent here. I believe it was for all of his chips. Nope, he had him covered. Okay, never mind, my bad. Other way around. We have that one. 10-9 suited is good enough to min-raise fold here. And I think I will do that. Meanwhile, over here, we got ace-king, so this is going to be a min-raise for sure. We get free bet. How often do you free bet, sir? 0%. Well, he's done it 0% of times, but it is ace-king, and I ain't no pussy bitch. Meanwhile, our min-raise here is done okay. We're in the money in the PLO. With the... No, we do get called in the end. Nines. All right, can we hit an ace or a king here for lots of chips? Nope. Again, we lose to nines. Nines have just seemed to be the killer of us. That's GG there. And what's new? All right, aces here. With the 10-9, by the way, we got called from the big blind, and then we've managed to get it through. We're all in here with aces. We're in the money. Aces versus ace 9, 8, 6. Jesus Christ, bro. Ace, jack, or 4? That's so disgusting. Yeah. the best flop that ace 9, 8, 6 can get, which is 2 sixes and diamonds. So we're dead there, which is no good. So that one's dead, and we are dead here as well. Yet again, getting ace king in for piles, and yet again not winning the flip. That is the second time today in the 2 day ones where I've got ace king in for lots of chips and have not got a flip. Well, one tournament left.
Jackie Grealish, Paulie. It finally returns.
Unfortunate for us. Alright, made the pay jump here, which is good. Very annoying. That's 2 times I've had like 3 to 4 times start stack in both day ones. The $5 day one global and the $10.80 mystery. And we've had a big flip for like 80 bigs. And not got there. Ace King's a slam dunker though, so not much you can do with Ace King. It's the first time he free bet. To be fair, considering his stats, I actually expected him to fold 9s. Because his stats do say that he's not, you know, aggro, or he's very passive. So yeah. Five, 7 calling off because of the short stack jam.
Paul, with everything you've had in the past week, you don't get to complain. I fucking suck at this game.
King 8 suited, not much we can do here. We are down to 1 table. 30 or 49 would be nice. We're down to 2 tables technically, but we've got 1.4 bigs in the other tournament. This is not an open either. 30 or 49. Where's the next pay jump out of curiosity? Next pay jump is... Well, 48 is apparently the next pay jump. So we need to survive that. Which we definitely will look to do. Survive that pay jump. And then the next page up is 34th. Okay, cool. It won't affect my decision making, but it is worth noting that there is a page jump in the next spot. Alright, well, we folded, we didn't get a good hand. That was actually the best hand we just saw after losing, so yeah. Is what it is. Is what it is. It's going to be a losing day. Going to be a sizable losing day, to be fair. A sizable losing day. Yeah. All in, pocket nines. Beautiful. Usually get a hand, which is quite nice. King 7 and 9s. Yep, seems about standard. Just got all the outs in the world. We hold though. About the 3 bigs. There's 1 double. Meanwhile, we did make that pay jump. Mathematically, with the amount of dead money in here, and they're 2 limps, I should be flipping. So I'm taking it. I'd rather hit the... Okay. 5 could be good. Not when he bets, though. 8-7, yeah, nice. GG. Imagine if it didn't come. He probably wins, though. Yeah, cool. Down to 1 table, down to 1 table, down to 1 table, down to 1 table. What tournaments did I play today on GG so we can work out how much of a losing day it was? Oh, we got Ace King. Hold the phone, boys. Hold the phone. We got Ace King. 2.75. He goes bigger than normal as well. Juicy. Here we are. All in. 15 bigs. Here we go. Pocket 5s. Ace King. Wow, really? Well, Ace King's been the killer of us all day today, so there you go. That's unfortunate. We lose there. 61 bucks. Nice. GG. That's us done for the day. Let's work out how much we've lost today. Equals 213 and 20 cents. We did cash the PLO for a min cash. For $30.58. So take 30.58 off. Negative 182 on GG. 182.60 on GG. It's negative 182 on GG. That's fine. All good. Well, you can close GG Poker. Nice to be back on GG though, so, you know, can't complain. It is what it is. Cannot complain too much there. On Iggy, we didn't do anything. I know that. We played only 2 tournaments on Iggy, and it was a 20 and a 15, and I think another 15. So 20, 35. So it's a negative 50 on Iggy. And on Coin Poker, which is the other site that we played on today, and ACR as well, of course. ACR and Iggy actually should tell me on my PT4 tracker, so we can actually just do this and go like that and stop running for the day. Yes, run a detection now. But not a good day today, so we'll call it a day. We'll probably get on Football Manager here shortly, for those that are keen. But if we're looking at today on Ignition, big blinds per 100 that we ran at was at 15. We ran at 34. We lost at negative 60. So played pretty well, but negative 64 on Iggy. And on WPN, we actually won at 2.84, lost at 986, and we only lost 1650 on the day because we must have cashed a tournament somewhere. Really? I don't remember cashing a tournament. It's for whatever reason not picked up some prize pool stuff here. That's pretty weird. Usually it does. We'll go into my account and fix that. So what did it pick up? It picked up the $16 one, which, to be fair, I don't have a $16, which is weird. Right. Don't know which one's picking up a 16. That's pretty odd. Right. So let's go with a $30 and exit. And didn't want to. Oh, it's actually 33. So let's go 30 and free. Save and exit. Another 33. Exit. And we'll go with the 25. Why not? And now we should have a proper... What the fuck? Why is it not saving my... Alright, don't know what's going on here. My C's not calculating. Why? Alright, I'll fix this after, boys, and I'll update everything. Have a good night. Bye. 33, 66.